What's going on? Hello, welcome aboard everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in again. So I hope everything is gonna be a little bit better this time. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna keep the FPS counter on. Let's see, cause I just checked in. Before I was streaming, I was getting around 45 FPS. Right now, it dropped to 30, which is pretty understandable. Let me see who is in the chat quickly, and then we're gonna start up quickly and then depart to Brussels. Charlie Rondo, hello, welcome aboard. Is that Ground Deluxe RXGE, a firm that is jar design Ground Deluxe? Love that plugin, to be honest. Salim, welcome aboard. Captain Dachi, hello, welcome aboard. Alright, so I opened up the computer. I had to break two screws. Two screws lost the grip. I don't know if you guys know, but I was trying to unscrew them and then lost the grip. Couldn't get them to unscrew, so I had to basically destroy them. I use tools and everything. I'm like, damn it, that's why I couldn't start earlier, but here we go. Already inside the cockpit. We did have the flight plan already set up, so it's just easy, straightforward. Since we already did a similar flight today, we're going backwards now. We're bringing back the plane to Brussels. You know, people won't be happy if we don't bring the plane back to their home base. So let's do that now. Salim, the route. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that. I'm gonna put the route here. I cannot remember. Every time I forget to put the route in there. My apologies. It's just like there's a lot of things going on, so I just forgot about that. But the route, it's if you want me to put the route, if you need it, just let me know. I'm gonna put it in. But I was just want to do kind of, this is almost like a test live stream. I dropped to 60 from 60 FPS to 30 FPS. I want to get your feedback. I want you guys to be very honest about what you guys see on your screen and what is your viewing experience, because I know 60 FPS it's a game changer for a lot of streamers and YouTubers, but if the connection doesn't allow it and the PC temperature unfortunately doesn't allow it, I need to replace my cooler. I don't think it's doing a great job. So, because otherwise with an i7 I shouldn't have any problem. An i7 97K, you don't need to. I don't even need to. I don't even need to. What's it called? Overclock that CPU. Salim, that route is wrong. In case you're using that route, I think you are Steam Wings 2 over there. You ordered Aviation 10, welcome aboard. Ordered the RTX 2080 Ti and it's coming in a few days. Awesome, man. Salim, of course you can fly with me. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Alright, so let me do a couple of things here. We got this thing to norm. Departure time we set 45. It's 39, so it's in 5 minutes. APU is already up and running. Better push back, let's pre-plan it.
Ground to cockpit, blood on knowledge.
Homeschool is been hitting me hard. Haven't flown in ages, but now we have 8, so we got a week of oh, you got a week. 8, like is Ramadan, right? Well, Ramadan Mubarak, my friend. Aviation 10. I don't know if you participate, but just in case. Beacon light, we can turn it on in a bit. Second now, let's remove drive away. Yes, sir. There you go. Look in. Sam plugin airport. I always get a little stutter in there every time I turn on. I don't know if you guys are aware. ToLiss, close the doors. Close. We have to do that too. Flaps 1. I'm gonna do flop 1 so we can have a little bit more steeper takeoff. Now this is one thing I want to know if LSGG. How's quarantine been for me? Awful, man. I lost my job that I had before I was going to start training with the airline. My training with the airline got suspended until further notice, so I'm home, no paycheck, nothing. Florida has a very bad unemployment system, so we can't everyone apply for unemployment. No one got money from, very few people got the money for unemployment because the system is broken. The United States is a country that is broken in general. Nothing works unless you have the money. So and I'm not here to bash the United States. I think this is actually one of the really good countries around the world if people work together. If this was a natural United States of America and not only on paper. If people work together, this would be a greatest country, but unfortunately people in governments don't really care about people living conditions, so I have to stay strong, be positive, you know, and that's what we're doing. This is not my source of income. I'm not like Captain Canada or anything, but it keeps me distracted, keeps me smiley and happy in the moment of you know, difficulties. So I love this. I love this, and I appreciate you, every single one of you, for staying with us today and, you know, making this much easier. Let me clear. I'm gonna put 300 already. 300 is set. Then we're gonna check every time quickly. Winds, double check. Variable 1 knots at 1022. It's the same one of before, basically. Why doesn't change on the ToLiss menu? General settings, sync, save values. There we go. Now we have constraints. Okay. We do have 11,000, 11,7 foot runway, 11,700. We need to go with the performance now. Which is here. We selected 1. There we go. 130 knots V1, 130 V rotate, 133 V2. Flaps, it's gonna be flaps 1, forward slash up. 0.1, this 0.1. Castle Brewer, hello, ciao, welcome aboard. Just done making dinner. What was on the menu, sir? Best knows, hello, how are you doing today? Thank you, appreciate it, welcome aboard. I'm doing good, I'm doing great. Well, how about yourself, my friend? Glad to have you on board. 64 is the flex temperature. Next, okay, it's slightly longer than the previous leg. There we go, pre-flight, that's good. Close this guy here. Gonna see APU engine stats 45. Time to depart the gate now. Wow, perfect timing though this time.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
This guy sounds so horrible. APU is available, everything is good. APU is running, right? APU bleed is on, yeah. External power, you can keep that one off, we don't need it. Seafood mac and cheese with scalloped shrimp, lobster tail meat, and crab meat topped with bacon bits and chopped green onion. Chef. Hello, chef, they called him. How is it? Any good? Nasty. I needed a soda because I had something that was a little bit greasy before. But mates, it's 2:45 a.m. here. I'm going to stay for the takeoff. Appreciate it, one and Aviation 10. Very much appreciated. Make sure you guys.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Make sure you guys leave a like and a subscribe if you're new to the channel. Beacon lights is on, and we'll let people know that we are about to start up and push back. Let me bring the volume up for the engines. TCAS. I guess we turn it on. It's lifting us up.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Also, let me reduce the volume of the radio. Yeah, thank you. We don't need that loud.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Yeah, they call me Gordon Ramsay. Carson. Can't beat me though. You can't beat me in cooking. You might beat me in football, even though I beat you at rugby. Flight Surgeon, hello. Is there much difference of display port and HDMI? I'm not really a geek on this, but I don't think so. I think there's more beneficial from the display port rather than the HDMI, but that's what I kind of knew. See how the temperatures are here. Well, let's hope. All right. Okay, let me turn it on. The beacon lights is on. Everything is on. Yep. You can hear it. Engine number 2 starting. Can make a great chicken curry or a great dal, but that's about it. See, this is one thing I do. I'm lucky. I'm Italian, like a born and raised citizenship and everything, but I do have a background as Sri Lankan because of my dad's side. Both cultures love to cook, okay, and completely different style of cooking. So I know how to cook Southeast Asian food, so curry, Indian, Sri Lankan. More Sri Lankan than Indian. I know India uses a lot of yogurt, and we use more coconut milk. And Italian, I mean, we guys know what Italian cuisine is anyway, so don't need to update you guys on that. That engine 2 started. This guy does not sound French at all.
Disconnecting tow, standby.
Study number 1. Oh, that's not a zebra. Barking dog. Aviation 10 says sim looks amazing. Thank you, appreciate it, my friend. I kind of want to know some of a little bit of feedback, because before we had big troubles on descent, especially. Like my frame dropped horribly. They went low.
Tow disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time on other side flight.
This guy sounds like he has a coronavirus, like all muffled and sick. You shouldn't be at work, my friend. You should be quarantined. Mac signal, got it. I can't wait. I can't make anything. Yes, you can. The Swedish meatballs. You have to know how to do that, even though you're Finnish. Maybe you have the Finnish version of it. Oh, I should have taxied the other way. So we're taking here and then we're going that way. Oh, my bad. And Geneva traffic. Ooh, double voids. That's because there you go. And Geneva traffic. B line 2714. Stand 11 will be taxiing inner link 3, outer to runway 4. Geneva traffic. Anyone how to install Ortho for Mac? Unfortunately, I do not. I used to own a Mac. I used to, time ago. Park brakes off. There you go. Have you ever had that problem for you with your ToLiss where it starts steering the opposite way? Salim, we're going the other way. Hey, you scrap flight sim, let's make a group cooking channel. I think we should do that. Stay. Come on, Salim. Yalla, yalla. Yalla, habibi. We're going the other way though, so you probably might have to take a U-turn. Salim, I'm moving. I'm messing with you, my friend. That's a sick looking 777. I agree with that. Left is clear, right it's kind of clear. Are you going the right way though? Yeah, runway 4 should be there. I like how Aerosoft has a custom mesh so that it looks nice over there. That actually looks pretty good. Runway 22 in use. I arrived at runway 4, so I'm using runway 4 again. I don't know. Up to you. Cabin. Madame et Messieurs, bienvenue à bord. Nouveau Brussels 27-14. That's it. We'll just stop over there before we butcher something. Hey, you know that everything is opening back. I can fly down and visit. Yeah, we could. Yeah, you could. Yeah. Even though everything's slowly opening back, we are still social distancing. You know, don't be judgy, but I just better safe than sorry for me. But I mean, we can meet you, no problem. Cabin. Oh, the cat wanted to go back in. Flight attendants, please be seated for departure. No. APU. Yeah, man. No worries. Do you have your private already? To fly down here? Goes running one more place, I can make anything. Ooh. I'll be social distancing as well. That will be next month, the next time I get off work. Alright, man. Fahad Salam, welcome aboard. Assalamu alaikum, my friend, and Ramadan Mubarak. Let me see, where we gonna go? See the frame? Remember the frames we had? You guys remember the frames we had, right? Over here. We were getting 15. Not yet, my friend. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess he's using runway 22. I'm not gonna get into the runway. I can't hear Salim. We'll hear the radio frequency. So nice view of Salim departing. I think he's rolling. You see me rolling. Also, I'm very sad, my friends, that yesterday I did a flight, okay, from, I don't remember anymore. I think with a 757-300 Condor. No one noticed that my call sign was Condor 1748, and I'm just like, I know has to be someone that knows what 1748 means. And you know, I was surprised no one caught it. No one caught it. But you guys caught that I did a 757 because I had 757 subscribers. That's a vertical takeoff for a 757. Yeah, what did I say? 1738. Was it 1738? Schmitty 5000, welcome aboard. We're definitely gonna have some of that wake turbulence probably, I don't know. Oh, I said 1748. Maybe I used the wrong call sign. Geneva traffic, beeline 2714, lining up runway 4, departing to the northeast. Geneva traffic. Captain Reynolds, hello, welcome aboard. Let's do a rolling takeoff. I should be turning. Flying Lake Geneva right now. Nice takeoff, Salim. Thank you. Yours was good too. Beautiful sounds. Reminds me when I was on A319 in November. Aviation 10 says, alright, I'm gonna go. See you next time, Aviation 10. Thank you. Ramadan Mubarak, my friend. Flaps up. Captain Austin, did you fly the flight? No, I did. This is another leg. We're going flying back. Captain Austin, me and you, we need to have a nice chat whenever, okay? Because I've seen and heard something that I really don't really appreciate, and I'd rather not bring it up in the chat here for, you know, just to be clear. I'm not gonna even start to say anything. So I've seen, I heard and seen actually a couple things which I don't appreciate. Remember, we're trying to build a community here, so the voice goes very fast. Okay, Captain Austin, please don't take it any personal, but whenever you can, maybe tonight, if you can DM me, we're gonna discuss about that and keep just to keep you up to date, my friend. Okay, no hard feelings, but I just want to make sure that we solve a little problem. But welcome aboard, Captain Austin. Glad you're here. All right. I'm gonna bring back everything. We're good. 2000. Everything's good. 1 to 2000 away. I'm at 170. Climb to 350. Okay, I'm gonna be at 300. Let me bring a couple of things out. I'm gonna bring this one down. That's a bit too loud. I did not do anything. And that should do, right? Bring the volume down. I'm thinking of getting the ToLiss A319 Infinite Pilot 2002. I think is a good idea. The ToLiss A319 is probably one of the best aircraft out there. Probably is not the most, you know, system-wise, not probably the most accurate, even though it gets pretty close. Compared to the Flight Factor A320, I think the Flight Factor A320 has a step up on system, but has 10 steps down regarding FPS compared to the ToLiss. I mean, it's compared to the ToLiss, the Flight Factor is a little bit frame rate heavy. That because there's more system into it. It's not that frame killer that it used to be with the updates, but the ToLiss is a really good aircraft. Especially if you want to start, don't want to spend $90 on an A320, you want to see how you feel with an Airbus aircraft. I think the A319 is perfect because you have plenty of range. You can do a 40 minutes flight all the way up to a 4 hours, 5 hours flight. I think 5 hours is the longest you can do with the A319. I mean, I've probably even longer, can go pretty further. In the longest route, probably Qatar Airways uses it for. Valdemar, do you see now the frames? The better, huh? I just want to know how's your experience on your end. If you notice any difference, if it's any better or not. If it's any worse. Like if you compare the beginning of the live stream that we had, when the frames were pretty decent. Yeah, the frames are much better, I know that, but smoothness of the live stream, that's what I'm more concerned about. 60 FPS, we'll wait probably next year when I start working again. We are about 10,000 feet from, we can turn off the lights. Oh yeah, we're well about 10,000. Shut your lights. I'm Dimitri, hello. After extensive personal testing, I can tell you that compared to the Flight Factor A320, ToLiss planes have superior crosswind handling, and also their flare logic is closer to the real thing. Oh, is it? Yeah, okay. Flight dynamics, I don't know. And I actually don't know even systems. Those are questions that we should ask to V1 Simulation, which is definitely the king of Airbus. Well, V1 Simulation, and there's another guy actually, which I want to kind of take a time to direct you also to his channel. It's called A320 Sim Pilot. The logo doesn't look so professional, to be honest. At the beginning, I thought it was like some of those new, smaller channels, and indeed he is. As much I think his channel is a little bit smaller than mine, but he's definitely growing, and he definitely deserves the attention. He's a real Airbus pilot, and he recently started a couple months ago, probably last month. And he's catching up on me like very quickly. Probably he's gonna be passing me. I don't really even care anymore, because I think he deserves the attention from our community. You know, a good alternative to V1 Simulation. V1 Simulation, we all know. I mean, definitely is really good. But A320 Sim Pilot, guys, he's pretty good. Like, I don't see a major difference between the two, except there's less chat going on because it's a smaller channel. I really enjoy watching his videos. If you want to check it out, A320, I think he's is it Airbus Sim Pilot or A320 Sim Pilot? I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna send you the link. You guys can give him a subscribe, let him know, hey, I just joined you guys. You heard but you can put my sponsor link, because yeah, it was AvioMan. That's no, just kidding. But I really don't do it for anything. I just think he's an actual very good YouTuber. A320 Sim Pilot. Let me see if that's him. No, 320 without the A, my friends. 320 Sim Pilot has a bluish turquoise color logo with the pink fuchsia actually logo in the middle. Let me copy and I'll send you, actually here we go. Oh, I'll send you the link, and you guys see, this is not something that really usually happens in other channels where you send out other channels in, but please check it out. Okay, check it out, give it a subscribe, let him know whenever you go live, say hey, I came here to give you support. Just give it a support and give it some likes without A. Yep, we got it. Infinite Power 2002, thanks for giving me all the info about the ToLiss A319 everyone. It's going to be a very first PAYWARE Airbus plane, and I'll be having it in my fleet. Well, good. Infinite Power 2002, I think he's a very good aircraft. Absolutely fantastic aircraft. Yes, but who told you about him though? Well, Flight Surgeon told me about it. I seen his channel and it on YouTube, but I never actually went on a live. And I went on the live though, so then he told me, the Flight Surgeon told me, hey, he's a really good streamer, so I went and check it out. So thanks to him, since we are here to give credits to everyone today. So Flight Surgeon got his credit now. Here, you get a gold star, you get an Avio star to the Flight Surgeon. Just kidding, but no, he's a very good streamer. Check it out, give it a shot. I already had these conversations with V1 Simulation and another Air Canada Airbus pilot, personal good friend. Okay, and what I told you is the consensus. I know V1 preferred ToLiss. I know that for sure, but again, I'm not a real Airbus pilot, so I don't know what system and anything are actually. I'm not an Airbus pilot, so but V1 probably agrees with me. The system wise, the FMC, the MacDo, or also known FMGS, if you want to generalize it, it's probably better on flight factor, and probably the systems are a bit more precise on the flight factor A320 rather than the ToLiss, but probably flight dynamics, I guess it's more of a ToLiss thing. And I noticed that, I think I flared the A319 different than the A320, which I thought was normal because you know, different aircraft. So I don't know, maybe. I was looking for a tutorial and then I found him. Oh, I was looking for actually when I saw him, he was not live streaming. Just I saw the picture, and to be honest, he's not the best guy with thumbnails. So the thumbnail did not attract me that much, and I never watched it. And then here we go. And then he got it. And then he scored my subscribe. Hopefully, he will get to his 1,000 very soon. Yeah, much better FPS today. Brussels 184 miles, 184 feet, the elevation. We're taking runway 25 right, 10,000 foot runway. Let me see the planned arrival. Let me see what's the planned arrival. How's everyone doing? Everyone here in the chat? Hope all is well. If you guys have any news, anything you guys want to share with me, please go ahead. Any question you have regarding general aviation, I can definitely answer you. We can talk about flight training. If you have any questions about flight training, how to become a commercial pilot, please ask me, because probably V1 simulation has been a while for him. Prices have changed, but he probably, you can ask him stuff about airlines and everything. But if you want to ask me how to become a pilot, like a commercial pilot, how to start from the ground up, okay? And especially if you guys want to ask how to become a pilot without having much money, because that's how I became a pilot. None of my parents have, you know, 6 figures on their bank accounts. I do not. Actually, I'm gonna show you. My bank account has probably, like, just because I got a payment from my last day of work, I think I have like what, $300. So I'm telling you guys, okay, I should think. I am not the typical rich guy here who got the pilot license and everything. I worked hard to get it, and I played smart. Play smart. That's the thing. Don't play hard. Play smart. Okay, and I achieved what I achieved by literally never giving up. And I'm still not giving up because I'm not done yet. My medical has an issue, so we're working on that. I need the money for that. So, but if you guys have any question on how to become a pilot, how you guys wanna, you know, any flight training school, which school you want to pick, which one you should pick, how to choose between flight school, you know, how to proceed with your flight training, what do I need to know before flight training, and you know, what things I need to prepare for it, where to do it, which country. If you guys have any questions about related to flight training and the beginning of your aviation career, please let me know. We're gonna go through that. Actually, we're gonna have a separate live stream one day, planning for it next week, where we actually go through all these points, how you start from zero and you become a pilot. Now, we know a lot of people think that you are a pilot only when you fly Airbus, or only when you get into a cockpit of a jetliner, tubeliner, Airbus, Embraer, CRJ, whatever. No, there's many pilots out there that fly Citation, Cessna Grand Caravan, Bonanza. I know a commercial pilot, like he's 40 years old and flying Bonanzas for area surveillance. You know, PC-12 pilots working charter for Boutique Air, or for Quest Diagnostics in the US, transporting blood and tests around the country. So if you guys want to know how to become a pilot, like, that includes also this category, not only how to become a pilot with the stripes on your bar over here and kind of like have a nice fancy aircraft like an Airbus, but if you want to know the basic, the real things, actually, for real, like you don't become an Airbus pilot immediately, at least not in the US. Maybe in Europe it's easier. We work harder, but it's faster probably. If you have any question, please let me know. And Carson Brewer is going to start his flight training hopefully soon here nearby me at Embry-Riddle, so together with X-Concord, I believe. Let me see what else is I'm doing good, thanks. Just thank you for asking. You're very welcome. Carson Brewer, I'll check my DM now. Dimitri say A320 Sim Pilot is V1's counterpart in Europe. Between them both, we get a proper SOPs and both sides of the pond. Exactly. So if you guys miss maybe V1 simulations live stream because it's already too late for you in Europe, now you get 320 Sim Pilot and you can watch it a bit more decent time for you, and that's absolutely amazing. Fantastic. Good. I'm actually happy that there's more real-world pilots coming into the flight simulation community, because yes, we do have I think we do have enough entertainers out here, and I'm basically one of them. Unless I'm flying GA, I consider myself an entertainer, because I'm not following real world operational procedures, since I don't fly, I don't have a type rating for these aircrafts. But if we're going to be talking about general aviation aircrafts, sub 340, because I did initial training on the sub 340 before I changed company. You guys, you know, that at that point it becomes a little bit more SOP style, following procedures and everything, kind of like a more learning than maybe entertaining. Even though, again, let's say you are an Airbus pilot and doing a type rating, please don't take B1 simulation and 320 Sim Pilot or Flight Deck 2 Sim live stream as a way to not read your procedures, the books and the handouts that you get from the airline or whatever training company you're going through, because every company has different methods, each country has different method, and sometimes we get it wrong. Even though it's a flight sim, we still do the procedure wrong sometimes. So real world Airbus pilots, they still do mistakes in their job. Okay, every pilot makes mistakes during their flights, okay? Either not setting up the QNH, or setting up the wrong, not setting up the timer, forgetting to turn on the landing lights, or things like this. Very dumb things. Pilots don't make, luckily we don't make bad mistakes, okay? Again, so yes, go Eagles. Dinner is served. All right. Wait, did you send me the picture of your dinner? Is that what you did? Yeah, he did. He definitely did. That bitch. Wow. That was Carson Brewer texted me today. Let's see if you guys can see it. That's it looks like a casserole almost. That looks tasty, my friend. And I like the type of pasta you use, which we call different names in Italy, but let me see. Dimitri say, not sure if I said this before, but another all-time my favorite YouTube sim teacher is reflective reality simulation. I've been watching him. I saw a few of his live streams, actually really good. Not live stream, I've seen the replays. Never got actually to the actual live stream, but that is a really good guy too. I completely agree with that. Yeah, he's actually a really good guy. Very knowledgeable. We do. Hold on. Okay, there's a little bit of difference. That's normal. Big D, hello, welcome aboard. Like 18, can watch it. Have cooked dinner. All right, what's on the menu, chef? Everybody's cooking today. Not cooking. I cooked before. It's something. If you guys have. It is my favorite. One of my favorite street foods in Italy, and I kind of did it today at home. Whenever you go clubbing, you go to a club, you go to a bar or whatever, you know, at the end, after 11 p.m. most of the restaurants at midnight, they're closed, except for McDonald's or everything, but usually on Saturdays, Friday nights, and Sunday nights, restaurants close at midnight. I mean, they close the kitchen at 11, everyone out at midnight. People be like, oh my god, oh yeah, that's a long time. Yeah, Italian loves to take their fucking time for eating their dinner and shit. So, which is good though, because we get a lot of dinner. Renard Prickens, hello, welcome aboard again. What's up? I'm doing good, thank you. Welcome aboard. So every time we go clubbing, for example, first of all, we go clubbing after midnight. We tend to go and we enter the club at least, the earliest we get there, it's 11:30 p.m. We do the line or the queue, whichever you want to call it now. We get inside the club probably at midnight, and then we are done. The clubs usually close. The average people are going home around 4 a.m., 3 a.m. Everything is basically done, and everyone goes home. Okay, but there's clubs who stays open all the way till 5 a.m. I mean, if there's an event or it's packing, like there's it's packed. Oh Jesus! Let's say it's packed, the club, but then it stays open till 6 a.m. And I've been in one of those a few times, and. So once you're done clubbing, you go out. There's no restaurants open. There's nothing you can eat unless you go to McDonald's. So you go to, in front of these clubs, there's always this place called paninaro. Paninaro means a person that makes panini, okay? And they're usually these mobile trucks, kind of like a little RVs that opens up on the side. Okay, so one side, it opens one side, and there's a whole kitchen basically, and they cook it in front of you. Then you say, you order, hey, I want this and this and this. And one of the most known dishes from these food trucks, street food truck, is basically called salamella. Salamella, it's salsiccia, which is chorizo, or let's call it Italian sausages, bratwurst. Here we go. No, top of this and it's still good. 80 miles. We'll have to, but what they do is they take the broth, they cut it in half, and they put it on a metal thing. I don't know where they cook whatever the thing is. It's when they cook it, they grill it basically. They put it in there, no oil, and they chop red peppers and yellow peppers, put them together, put onions, circles of onions in there, and then you can ask how you want it cooked, all the way cooked or not. Italian loves to have their meat medium rare, even on a sausage. I mean it's processed meat, actually. Sausage is not a bad meat like that. And then they will do, and then they move stuff on a plate, and they take the bread. They're not taking hamburger bread. They take actual bread, good bread. Slice it, put it on the places where you just cooked your sausage, the broths, and they get all the grease in, and then they put the broths. That it was, we broke the broths in half, so it's kind of like flat. It becomes a patty, and then they put the what's it called? The red peppers, yellow peppers, then being sauté, and they put the onions, and it's beautiful. It's so good. Damn, it's so good. 4 euros, which is $5. Top of the set, yeah. Yeah, I do get to go clubbing with you when I come down. Definitely will do that, my friend. Salim said I started to send DCT to 2000 feet. Ok. AvioMan, devo andare ora. Cercherò di tornare più tardi per guardare l'atterraggio. I'm Dimitri. You speak Italian quite well. Now my question is, are you Italian though? Like that is some good Italian in there. If in about 2000, do you think the ToLiss will make an Airbus 320? No, there's no need to make an Airbus 320 when we already have an Airbus 320. This is default, but actually looks not bad, huh? You know what? What's the Batia 5 Alpha, right? Is that what we're doing? The Batia 5 Alpha? Enter destination data. Yeah, we need to do that. Performance. Two 2005 and 1019. 1010 what? 10 what? Oh, there we go. My frames are dropping now. Oh, it's okay now. They're back. They're back to normal. Kind of normal. 1019 17. And 2005 20. Let me see which runway we're taking. Runway 25 right? And we're saying we're doing the T5 Alpha, Body 5 Alpha, here we go. $2,100, there's someone in front of me, yeah. It's loading some scenery, that's what's happening right now. But not bad, still not bad. Okay, we got 2 copies of that. Two, 5, right? Okay, back to normal FPS. Do the flow arrival, yep. Two or two. Dun, dun, dun. I flew the longest not too long ago, Valdemar. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, I lost the chat. Hold on. What happened to my chat? Oh, that's the one. There we go. Oh, I still lost the chat. Where's the chat now? Oh, here we go. Now I got it. Jordan SoFly Logs. Hello, welcome aboard. How you doing? American. That's crazy enough. Wait. Which state? Where you from, Mr. Jordan? My dad, only reason my dad is Greek, my mom Italian, I live in Canada, French, English, and I also speak Spanish, go figure. Dimitri, polyglot. No, you speak many languages, I believe. I speak 5, 6-ish, because the 6-ish I don't really know it that well. I understand it, but public transportation Belgium, hello. Now speak French. Oh, oui, oui. Oh, ça va bien? Je m'appelle Mariko, j'habite à Pancos. Je suis Vincent On. Je suis un pilote. Alors. North Carolina, my friend. I speak Korean. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. I think that is pretty awesome. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Girlfriend is Korean. Good, man. Korean women have beautiful hair, in my opinion. I think it's one of the. I mean, not only women, it's even men have that hair. It's beautiful. So you're a lucky man. Don't worry, not trying to get married to a man with short hair. Je suis pilote avec Bruxelles Airlines. Oh oui. Bien, bien. Ça va, ça va. Il y a des problèmes dans ma vie, ces moments. Mais bon, j'espère que ça va passer vite. Oh. You have some problems in front, down, okay. Moment, mais bon. Right now it's okay, I guess. J'espère, you hope. Yeah. Her hair is awesome, but the customs are crazy strict. Man, hey. Okay, just imagine myself, born in Italy, southern Italy, pretty strict Catholic country, okay? You know how gay rights, Catholics don't really match very well, okay? My parents are, my dad's side is Sri Lankan, Buddhist Sri Lankan. So they are very strict on that subject too. They're pretty strict in general, but I need to change the altitude now. And then that's me, who at the age of 24 decided that after having so many girlfriends that I was like, that's enough, I need to change, and went and married a man. I'm Southern Baptist, okay, people look down on. Yeah. You know, I was never out until a couple years ago, and then I realized that, god damn, we live in the United States of America. Leave the closet for the clothes, correct? If you ain't like me, you can switch channel, I think. You know, there's people. I got bullied at the beginning when I started saying coming out a little bit on the channel. And I got bullied quite a bit, and I'm just like, you know, I have to use this tool to teach people how we can all live together, party and politics and religion apart, and have some fun. God damn, some fucking fun, right? My ex-girlfriend, when I told her, my God, she was like, she was freaking out. She said, "No, you're just messing with me." I said, "No, I'm not, girl, I'm not." Pray for you and her family, for you and her and the family. Thank you, appreciate it, Jordan. And it's time for that descent. Did I press it? Oh, hold on, we're getting a frame rate hit right now. symptoms are hell. Oh, hold on, I did not read your message, sorry. You had COVID, 2 weeks of hell. Holy moly, my friend. Yeah, man. See, guys, follow social distancing, okay? It's a lifesaver. My family lives in Italy, Jordan. So my family has been in lockdown since the whole thing started, basically at the beginning of the year. And I understand. I lost family and friends. I had people in my family who tested positive. Luckily, the one closest to me, they were just asymptomatic. But that explains how it hits all ages, okay? And hit these people at a very young. I'm not gonna say who, because I just don't wanna create panic if he still goes to school and everything. So, but yeah, it was young, asymptomatic, of course. But there's people who still don't understand that you can be asymptomatic and still transmit it. And you know, Madame et Messieurs, nous commençons notre descente à la destination. My French is so, oh my god, I can't get it. Pour votre sécurité, retournez. Well, whatever, guys, good. Ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry you're descending to Brussels. Thank you so much. If you guys can cooperate with the flight attendants and return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts and return and make sure your tray tables are in the upright position. The flight attendant will pass through the cabin one more time right before landing to check and everything is to assist you for a final check. I want to say thank you for flying Brussels Airlines today on this short flight from Geneva. And we expect to land in about 20 to 15 minutes. You guys have a lovely evening. Thank you. Bye. Bye. That's how my intercom will sound when I'll be flying for the airline once I'm done with training with the airline. I'll be like, bye. I'll like, okay, bye. There you go. Incognito, pray for my family. Thank you, appreciate it. Pray for your family. Your family is in Sri Lanka too. Like, luckily Sri Lanka is, you guys have a good person in power there in the government that's actually taking care of you guys. So that's lucky you. A lot of Western countries did not understand the problem with this thing. You transmitted and wanted to know. Okay, I was like, hey, shit. I caught it from work. We're already reopening our state. I think they are rushing things here in the US. Jordan, I agree. I got kicked, well, terminated, but not in a bad way from my work, because they asked me to come back to work. And it's not in the airline industry. I was a manager. I'm not gonna say where, in another place, but I was like, no, I do have some health conditions that if I, that can be very problematic, and I'm already having a problematic situation with my medical in aviation. I'm not gonna screw my career because I need to make a couple more bucks. So, and I said, sorry. I said, oh, okay, we'll have to let you go. Jordan, I agree with your sentence, and if you start watching my channel more often, you can understand my view, not only politically, but because it's not politics, it's about being a human being at this point. Can't really tell, we can't really say these things in chat, but let me say you got my support on that, because I think I know where you're going with that, but can't really politicize my channel. The reason why also my future employee might see, might not like it, who knows. In the aviation world, everything it's very delicate, let's say. My brother's friend is in ICU. Oh, okay, man. All the praise for you and your family, okay, man? You're welcome, Jordan. You guys can hear the engines? No, not at all. There's sometimes my engines are a bit That was quite as... Oh, I probably are idle. Bringing the volume up again, okay? As a pilot, you have to be unbiased. As a pilot, you can be whatever you want, but you can't use... you just want to pay attention to what you're saying. And that's unfortunate, because you should have you know, the freedom of speech and your whatever your ideology is, but depends on what side of the spectrum you are. If you are on one side, then you can say whatever you want without getting any issues. If you're on the other side, then you might get in trouble. So don't know who might be listening in the background. Yeah, exactly. You don't know who might be listening in the background. And I believe in front of us we got Salim somewhere. Oh, I see him. Yalla Salim, yalla. It's hard to go. 12,000. We're getting the speed down to 250. Do we need a drag? No drag. Can't be political, my brother. Jordan, DM me if you want on Discord. Be a radical centrist. Never. Public transportation never gonna be a radical centrist. It doesn't even exist. I think in the US they call it the purples. No, Salim, I'm just kidding. You're good. You keep your speed. I was just messing with you. We have very good separation. Luckily, X-Plane 11 doesn't replicate, doesn't show, what's it called, distance. Wave turbulence between traffic on Batson. If I was regional, I'm jealous. I bet Endeavor, right? Jordan, Endeavor. Might not. Just gonna keep quiet. We know. Maybe he doesn't want it. But Endeavors for you said for Delta and regional. I mean, I kind of like connected the dots, and I think it's pretty. Endeavor is a good airline. I think Republic, Endeavor, pretty good airlines. PSA is not bad too. Well, the other ones are failing. Transstate is gone, or is about to. What's the other airline they cut? They cut a lot. Even PSA cut some spots. Get a little bit of turbulence, not too bad. Thank you, Avio. I pray for you and your family. Appreciate it, my friend. It's becoming getting in our range, so I need to make sure that we are safe. He's right over flow. Yeah, make sure you guys smash down that like and subscribe button. Join us on Discord. Yep, Endeavor, he's a former US Airways pilot. Oh, okay, so it's... So why did he start from regional? Why did he not go from mainline? He might take, Sally said, my ticket says you show 10 miles behind you. Yeah, we are perfectly separate 10 miles, I think. Yep. Uh-oh, okay. He left when they merged with American, okay. She said, hey, screw America, not fly with them. I don't know. Brussels traffic, beeline 2714. We are 7 miles from flow. 9,000 feet descending to 70. We'll be expecting let's approach runway 25 right into Brussels traffic. Delta seems like a good airline to work with, in my opinion. Delta is a really good airline. Indeed it is. Time to make Brussels a bit more realistic than X-Plane 11. Each time your plane is a bit too loud, X-Plane automatically deducts money from your PayPal account. God damn. They do have some noise abatement procedures that are crazy, it looks like to me. Even departure was like, ah, okay. Look, they completely over go like fuck that. It's like we're not going over the city. We're not doing a nice, lovely approach here. It's going all the way down there probably. I think 10,000. We forgot. Jordan says he loves regional. Plus, he's a trainer. Okay, so he's an instructor. That's good. That's good money. Yeah. So he probably is trying to build seniority in the regional. I don't know. Once you get a captain, that's money, anyways. I mean, you want to be a Delta mainline captain, then you're gonna make a big money. But the problem, that was weird. But the problem with that, you need to build your seniority. The moment you move from the regional. Even though you work for Delta as a regional, you don't really work for Delta. You know, you have a belt, you have the badge and everything. You fly Delta on your plane. It shows Delta everywhere. Passenger flying Delta tickets, but you're not. You're technically another airline, Endeavor, for example. And the moment you move to Delta mainline, you also lose your seniority and your base. I think lots of people out there are scared about their base. I think we should get down to below 2,000. Oh, not wrong one. There we go. Now for some Belgian facts. The metropolitan region of Brussels has its own government and made a sound regulation that makes it de facto impossible for planes to fly over Brussels. Okay. Too far right is also a very nice view to fly in. It's next to the train line and often used for commuting. Okay. I wish there was a good VFR package for Brussels with, you know, the very famous Brussels monuments for, what's it called, the Atom? I think it's the Atom. He's building his seniority. He's been with them for 12 years. Damn it. Jordan, how old is he? Speed 230. Okay, and also what was the 1019? I'm gonna activate the approach phase now. Oh, you're not gonna make it 2,000 feet there, my friend. Oh, are we? Extend that. The atomium, here we go. It's representing the iron crystal. The original plan of the tier was to tear it down after the warfare exploit 58. Okay, that's good knowledge there. Fox 1, ladies and gentlemen. Some weird shit thing going on. Oh, we're not doing flow, okay. Okay, we got 777 in sight. It's a heavy. We are pretty good separated anyway, so 200 knots. Another notch of flap. and we're gonna be flying it like this. Low, we can do medium, nah, low. Okay, we can do this ones. Brussels traffic, B-liner 2714, Airbus A319 on 8 miles final, ILS runway 25 right, following 777 in front of me. Brussels traffic. Flap 3. Keep the speed low so you can let the other guy in front of us to do not intercept the fake local ILS. He's 41. Okay, so how old are you, Jordan? Let me ask you that question. You're gonna be decided, are you gonna be becoming a pilot? Cabin check. Cabin crew, please be seated for landing. Seat vous, I think. Pour l'atterrage. Assistant de vol, assistez vu pour l'atterrage. Alright, glide slope. Localizer. Get out. Three green. No reds. No blue. ECAM memo down to the line. I try to vacate that runway. Alright, my friend. 120, we approach 125. We're doing 125 right now. Perfect. Outer marker. Racer, hello, welcome aboard. Let's get ready for this. Last sip of water. Racer, why do you need 32 gigs of RAM? Because of ortho, my friend. Trust me, 16 is not enough once you start doing, and unless you're doing 14, 15, once you get to 16, 17, you're running out of memory. Especially if you're doing live stream, Reza. My airplane, autopilot 1, autopilot 2 disconnect, autopilot 1 disconnect. Keep us 700 feet per minute should help us to take it to the numbers. Oh, not 800, 700. Middle marker. My throttle. A little bit harder. I tend to be on this side of the 60 knots, manual braking, reverse strokes. Actually, decel. I don't know if they say that or not. Russell traffic, a beeliner 2714, runway 25 right vacated on Bravo 7, will be taxiing to the gate. Brussels traffic, good night. Left to right, clear, lights off. Are you good, my friend? Let's see if we can get the same gate within. So let me say you fucked up second day, both by I did 301, 302. Are you find the 777-300 version? Probably that's why. Not the best landing ever, but see, this is the problem I have with the 8 Airbus. The throttle, you know, the way the throttle are up and down, kind of weird. For me, I just like, I don't know. Yeah, public transportation in Belgium, you were close. Yep. The back, we are in the back of your, you're right in your neighborhood, my friend. Captain K says, still a great landing. Thank you, appreciate it, my friend. How much does OBS takes? OBS takes more CPU, but still takes a resource from RAM anyway. So I should have maybe went that way. Now 150, it's over there. Oh, we still have the. We'll take the same gate we used. Let me see. Flap open. Flap open. $150. Here we go. That's the gate. It should be perfectly aligned. There's no marshaller, but still. That's coming in fast. Power brakes on. APU bleed is on. Yep. Engine off. I use default scenery. This is why I show that I park in between 2 gates. Did you show up that you park in between 2 gates? Looks like you're pretty good, man. I think that's pretty. I mean, I've seen worse. I mean, if you have a X-Plane 11, you will probably be. If you have P3D, you'll be here. Hey Salim, hi. How you doing inside the gate? That's P3D for you guys. What's this livery? I've never seen this Kiwi. Is that maybe a Kiwi KKW? Glad they substitute the last the last letter with the W, not the K. Oh, would have been pretty horrendous. All right, so we found the best settings for our flights. Also, I want to check my CPU temperature now, since we've been running it for quite a bit. We want to double check and see how that looks like. CPU temp, CPU utilization, CPU peg, okay, 70, 69. They're not pegging. They're not did I say pegging? I said they're not peaking. Spiking, right, that's right, the right temperature. Alright, not bad. Alright, madame, messieurs, bienvenue en Bruxelles pour votre sécurité. Human, well, you stay fucking seated until I turn the beacon lights and the fasten seatbelt sign off. There you go. Badass way, Captain. Oh, this is not Sam, but Sam included the I think they did include the whole new thing there. I'm not even gonna bother. They put the external power with their jetways. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Brussels. Well, welcome back to Brussels, actually. Let me disconnect. Salim, thank you so much for flying with me. We'll see you next time. Thank you for the flight, and we'll do it again in the future, Salim. We're definitely gonna do it again, my friend. No worries. Thank you so much for flying with me. All right, let me disconnect and let's run the replays. What you guys think, huh? Two replays. Let me see. The doors are open or closed. That's the thing I always need to make sure. Oh shit. Easiest way to understand is just go to the door. Door. There you go. Doors are good. There you go. I have an idea for an horror movie. The plane is parked at the gate after landing, but the captain doesn't turn out the fastest seatbelts. Public transportation, was that ever a reason for people to stay seated? I feel like they will stay seated. They will stand up the moment the plane lands. I've seen people standing up when the aircraft was still on the runway. So, yeah, I've seen some fucked up shit. Yep. I've seen people clapping on the go around because they thought they landed. The plane was already up in the air, climbing back up in the air. People were still clapping. Hey! I said, bro. Something major probably just happened to go for a go around. Not an easy decision, so I don't know why you're clapping. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you leave us a like and a subscribe. That would be much appreciated. Since I don't have a job, I usually don't do it, but if you guys want to even leave a little tip for a coffee or something, Streamlabs is out there. You can give it a little, you can use the PayPal down below if you guys really want. But again, probably the most important part is, I guess, you leave us a like and even a dislike or even comment to make sure you just leave me a feedback so that I can get better and better. That's probably the most important part. I think the best part is that we all have it here. We are having fun. We are among friends in my channel, in our channel. So thank you. Welcome aboard, everyone, if you're new to the channel. Also check out the Discord channel. Link in the description below. I say channel too many times. And as you guys can see from the overlays and everywhere in the thumbnail too, I am a Team Wings Simwings team member of the Simwings support project community. We are a bunch of real-world pilots and aviation enthusiasts and flight simmers who dedicate their days to the community and want to help the community in landing. Got it. And dedicate their time and their passion to the community and want to make sure that we get more people into our community, and that we know and understand that it's an expensive hobby. Aviation in general is very expensive, so if you guys want to check out what we do at the Simwing support community and how we help people, you can ask Captain Ken Pitakin, which is the candidate we selected for the latest project. He is taking home, he lives in Jamaica, he's a 15-year-old kid living in Jamaica. He's taking home a full setup, a computer capable of running X-Plane 11 and hopefully Microsoft Flight Simulator 2022. Hardware and software and PAYWARE add-ons will be sent to his house once the COVID-19 situation is done and Jamaican Port Authority and customs, we clear everything. So if you want to check it out, it's www.simwingsupport.com. We do have a group flight coming up. There's a registration. To register, you can donate any amount on the website. There's a PayPal link when you register for it, and you can donate any amount, even $1, $100, whatever you guys want. If you live in the same house, if you live in the White House, you can even donate a couple of $1 trillion. That's totally understandable. That's if that's what you guys can do inside the White House, but that's $1 trillion is quite enough for our projects, and probably just bring everyone into the flight sim community. But check it out, and we're gonna have some fun. If you cannot participate to the group flight, it's gonna be May 30th at 19 Zulu. Check it out, okay? I will be streaming it. X-Plane 1972 should be streaming it too. So we'll be flying the Beach Baron 58, I think, in New Zealand, between the fjords. That's not a bad landing, I think, huh? Captain K, see you next time, thank you. Sally says, as usual, not a nice landing, but it's a very, very nice landing, thank you. You guys are rocking some very beautiful days in Europe right now. It's been 3 days I've seen like just clear skies. Oh, thunderstorms. Guys heard it? It's a good time to fly GA here at Palm Coast. Kilo Foxtrot India November. If you want to fly and get some weather and have real weather, that's my home airport. We're getting some very bad storms. This Brussels Airlines I know Brussels Airlines is the Tomorrowland official airline. What do they use for that livery? The A319? Not the softest landing, and definitely not on the center line, but I'll take it. We got blown out too much to the side, but it's okay. Learn from the mistakes, right? So where the actual tower is, like... Yes, it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for all your support. We appreciated you today. Leave a like and a subscribe. We'll see you next time. We'll be tomorrow probably. We'll check it out, the Discord channel. We'll leave you in the announcement section. Thank you so much again, AvioMan. It's gonna go to bed now. Actually, not just kidding. Got a lot of work to do, but thank you so much again. AvioMan is out. And I want to say thank you, first of all, before we even leave. Salim, Captain Cape Tikin, Public Transportation Belgium, and everyone else that joined us today in the chat. Infinite Power 2002 race, Flight Surgeon, Incognito, Ghost Rider 115, Captain K, we said it, and everyone else here. There's a lot of people here in the chat. Jordan, oh, my friend Jordan, please DM me if you're still in the chat. We'll see you until next time. AvioMan is out. Take care.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.